Stay savage, your boy Shino Bentro was popping. Today we are back with another video. Sadly, this week we did not get a Boruto episode. I did make videos about that regarding the topic, last week. I actually spoke about it a couple of times. We didn't get an episode because there was like a Pokemon movie dropping today, and there was like a Pokemon special which happened yesterday. So we got a lot of news about Pokemon Let's Go if you're interested in that. But me personally, I don't really care about that. And all in all, I just want to get back into the Boruto goodness, and I want to see what happens in the conclusion of Momoshiki. Now, outside of that, we do have a topic I want to talk about today. We have Momoshiki referencing, Boruto's future to Naruto. He actually warns Naruto about Boruto's dangerous future and how it's supposed to change. So today I'm gonna give you guys my personal thoughts and personal opinions on that. If you guys would like to share your own personal thoughts and personal opinions about this topic, make sure you leave those in the comment section below. If you guys are new to the channel, I would suggest you subscribe, turn on notifications, because we've been talking about Black Clover, Boruto, we've been talking about Naruto. Obviously the Black Clover game is coming, Shinobi Strikers is coming, as well as My Hero One Justice. We will be having a whole bunch of different content happening over the channel coming in a few months. So if you guys would like to go ahead and cut on that notification bell and subscribe, you can do so. And with that being said, finally, let's get into today's topic.
All of these people, they down to rot. Look in my eyes. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Alright guys, so as we know, the boy Momoshiki does come in and he does leave us with a lot of prophecies. He even hints at the prophecy that he gives Boruto to Naruto. He talks to him and he lets him know, silly fox, wouldn't it be sad that you wouldn't be able to give that power to your kid? The power that you work so hard to amass and the power that you believe that you have to protect everybody won't be able to save your family. When you work so hard and you do so much work and somebody comes out of the nowhere, like this celestial being just comes out of nowhere and then completely undermines you, you're going to be thinking to yourself wait, what do you mean I won't be able to help my kid? Obviously everything I do is for my village and my family, because I do consider the village as my family. It really sucks that Momoshiki just popped up and really told Naruto he won't be able to help him with that power. You got to think about the trials and tribulations that the boy Naruto has went through to attain that power. Now, looking at Naruto and what we know about Naruto, we do know that Naruto has allowed himself to gain a lot of different power-ups and abilities. We've seen him go through nature transformation. We've seen him actually access Sage mode. We've seen him, learn how to use the Nine Tails, as well as becoming an Ashura. I mean, technically he was born an Ashura, but he learned about the secrets of it, and he got some chakra from Hagoromo Otsutsuki. But when we see Momoshiki appear, we see the Otsutsuki bring out this technique that allows people to absorb the previous person's chakra and eat them and turn into different form. Now clearly we got to see two forms from Momoshiki. We got to see one where he was completely angelic as fuck, and one where he was more like a goblin. But the thing is, he even knows you won't be able to transfer that power, and it's sad. And I think it's really sad too, because usually when the extraction of a tail beast goes down, the person's life is on the line. So it's really sucky that if Naruto was actually going to extract the Nine Tails to give to Boruto, he would be risking his own life. Now there's been various moments where we've seen this thing get nullified, but usually somebody uses some type of reanimation or some reincarnation jutsu, and they have to really give up their life. They have to really give up their life force in order to bring the other person back. We've seen this done with Granny Chiyo when she brought back Gaara, and time again. We even saw a similar technique used by the boy Nagato. Nagato actually did bring back a lot of different people that he destroyed when he came on his rampage through the village. But for the most part, we haven't seen anybody from the Leaf Village actually use a technique that's similar to it. Now, I mean, at this point in time, Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations, you would think that everybody has excelled, everybody has learned new different techniques and shit like that. So you might think that Naruto may have something like that up his sleeve. Not to mention we've seen Naruto actually teaching the rest of the Jonin how to use a barrier technique in order to protect the village. So we don't really know what's going to go down in terms of Momoshiki and Naruto's confrontation in the episode 65, because you guys know this was the manga depiction and everything has been changed a lot. If you guys look at the way the tuning exams have played out, things have went in a different path. But what we do know, Momoshiki has hinted at, Boruto's future being very destructive at the beginning of the fight. Now, if Naruto really knew about this future and knew about this prophecy, do you think Naruto actually tried to give up the power that he has? I think it's really sucky that he won't be able to do anything. Honestly, I feel like Momoshiki, that's why he decided to help Boruto in the end, and that's why he decided to give him the seal, because I feel like he could have easily gave it to somebody else. Not to mention, we only know brief moments and brief things about the Karma Seal. We know, if you kill a Otsutsuki, you quote unquote get this power, but we don't know how indefinite that is. We don't know how true it is. What if Momoshiki could have bestowed that power on Sasuke, or he could have bestowed that same power on Naruto with the last bit of his life force? Maybe he honored the person. Maybe he gave them a little bit of respect. Maybe he gave them a little bit of praise. We see Kawaki with the same karma seal, but we don't necessarily know how he got it. So I'm kind of curious about it. As for Naruto not being able to help Boruto, I do believe at some point or another Boruto and Naruto are going to get this serious training session where both of them go head to head and they both put like most of their powers and most of their issues on the line in order to excel and try to make it to the next level. But for the most part right now, we don't really see that happening. You know, we don't see Naruto training with Boruto. And I mean, in the manga there was a bit of a sparring match, but it's mostly Sasuke, that person that's teaching him. So it's like, damn, even now you're not actually aiding him with his power. I get that you might test his ability every once in a while, but like you didn't really teach him anything. You know, Boruto obviously knew how to do shadow clones due to Naruto's teaching, but outside of that, why didn't you teach him the Rasengan? Not to mention, you know, Boruto does feel like he lacks in power, and maybe those words from Momoshiki will start to ring in his head. Yo, you won't be able to transfer that power, and maybe Naruto will actually be the victim from Boruto and Kawaki actually trying to retrieve the power of the Nine Tails. We don't really know what's going to happen with Kawaki. We don't know how Kawaki's going to go after Naruto, but what we do know is that Boruto has a long road ahead of himself. We have to see him grow. We have to see him change as a person. We have to see him go through a lot of different trials and tribulations as a ninja in order for him to excel. So right now, I'm kind of worried about his character. I feel as though he won't get the right credibility he deserves unless he gets like these over massively power-ups, which we have seen known as the Karma Seal, which allows him to absorb and redistribute, which is a power that was transferred from Momoshiki. Not to mention, he also keeps mentioning that Naruto can't transfer over the power to him. So how do you feel about that? Like, this guy's always telling Naruto he can't transfer the power. He talks about how that power won't be able to help him, but then he turns around and gives Boruto the power after he's defeated. So is he like contradicting himself, or is he just trying to help Naruto out? I don't know. Let me know your personal thoughts and personal opinions in the comment section below. Also, before we get out, I would like to add, why haven't we seen Kage use this power before? Why didn't we see Hamura or Hagoromo try to use the exact same power on their parent? Like, obviously we know they were strong enough to take her out and they were strong enough to seal her, but like, wouldn't it have done them better if they would have just took the power for themselves? I understand that it is kind of a greedy concept, but at the same token, you know, like, they could have actually utilized that power, and instead of sealing her away, they could have actually took the power, because by them sealing her away, that makes a chance of her coming back, which she did. And not to mention, Naruto and Sasuke kind of sealed her away too. But I mean, I guess they wasn't really like purebred Otsutsuki members, so I guess it wouldn't make a lot of sense. But even still, something else still wonders in my head. Like, I also think about like the boy Naruto and what's going to go on with him in the future. Not to mention the fact that Kawaki has a Karma Seal and Boruto has the Karma Seal, and like, what they have these Karma Seals, they can absorb chakra and redistribute it. So what if they tried to absorb like the Nine-Tailed Fox, or what if they tried to absorb another person? Could they completely absorb their existence in order to amplify their powers? Will we see something utilized like this? Is Jigen actually going to put together like something similar where he can be absorbed, or he's going to absorb Kawaki and Boruto in order to become a perfect Jigen, kind of like the androids in the Cell Saga, you know what I'm saying? It's like weird. I don't really know. Obviously, this is a little bit of like theory at the end of this video. You know, this is obviously a discussion video. So also, I would like to add, this was my first time making a video in this style of format, and I was a tad bit nervous. I was actually out of my element, to be honest. And you know what? I keep rambling, but at the same token, I want you guys' feedback. I want your personal thoughts and personal opinions. Did you guys enjoy this format? Did you guys enjoy this style of video? Would you like to see more styles of this video format in the future? If so, let me know your personal thoughts and personal opinions in the comment section. I always want to see what you guys have to say, and I'm always open to hear you guys' opinion. Not to mention, if you guys would like to check out any other videos, there are some video links in the description below. We do have a random fact video link in the description below, as well as a Boruto manga chapter 25 review. So if you're caught up, you can go check that out. Not to mention, my last video was an Asta Explain video. I was explaining the anti-magic form from Black Clover. So if you guys would like to check that out as well, make sure you click those links. And with that being said, my name is Shino Bentro. Stay true and stay real, and until next time, see you guys later. Boise! Also, I know we supposed to be getting out of here, and I keep rambling on, and you're probably like, yo, this video's been supposed to be over. Are you just trying to make the 10-minute mark? No, not necessarily. I would like to say that my boy Stats is finally open for commission. I know a lot of you guys hit me up all the time and be like, hey, Shino, how did you make your thumbnail? Hey, Shino, what about your intro? Who made it? Hey, Shino, where I could get an intro like that? Hey, Shino, where can I get a thumbnail like that? Where can I get a banner like that? Or where can I get graphics like that in general? So right now, my boy Stats, he has opened up his commissions for sale. Yes, you guys can get some commissions from Stats for a limited time only. You have until July 31st. He has 5 slots open, and he's trying to get some work done. So if you guys like to hit the boy up, his links are included in the description below. And with that being said, finally, I'm out of here.